Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Friday the 13th. Ooh. Yeah, first of all, we can probably tell we're going to have a look at this awesome Retro Gamer magazine, which was donated by a friend of the channel. But before we get into that, I just want to say massive, I can't believe this, we've hit 20 subscribers. Haven't been going long, a month, maybe just over a month. It's just something I'm doing for fun. I'm having a really good time doing these videos and sharing them. Bit daunting at first. Who knows, maybe I'll have the courage one day or the confidence to do a face reveal. Maybe if we get to some silly number like 50 or something subscribers, I'll put my ugly mug on face for you all to see. And then lose all my subscribers. But seriously, thank you so much. It really means a lot that people are supporting or like my content enough to subscribe to see what shit I come out with next, you know. So thank you very much. Thanks again. Well, you might hear my dog run upstairs any second. I've left the back door open for him. So if I make a fuss of him throwing a poo at the back, just ignore me, right? Yeah, so this magazine was donated by a friend of the channel, Glitch. I don't actually know how to do, see if I can do this now, tag people. I don't know how to do all that shit yet. But I looked, I'd like to give him a shout out. He's actually just started his own YouTube channel as well. So I'd encourage you all to use my iPad. It's Glitch, but I noticed there's a couple of or glitches, I should say, on YouTube. So far he's got videos playing Dirt Rally on the PlayStation 4. I've been in the car with him. He's been really helping me this week because my motorbike's has been letting me down. If you want to know how he drives, maybe and see how brave I am for getting in the car with him. Nah, I'm joking. But yeah, please go show some love, watch his videos, and subscribe. Means a lot. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, so let's have a look at this magazine. I have had a quick flick through. I'm a bit annoyed with myself because I put it in my bag. I only gave it to me this morning. And I put it in my bag and I've managed to, what they call them, dog's ears or something. But I'll sort that out. I like to keep all my magazines nice and pristine. Yeah, so that's totally my fault, that is. So as you can see, oh yeah, one more thing. I was looking, I had a quick look before I sat down to do this video. There's like, does anyone else do these gaming walkthroughs or read-throughs, I should say? And the first one I clicked on, he's a much bigger channel. He's got like 16,000 followers. I was enjoying it. He had like a stack. He was only doing the covers though. But he was talking in a really posh voice. So maybe I should do a posh voice or just stick to my normal voice. Let me know in the comments what do you think. I don't think I'll be able to keep up a posh voice for a very long time. But yeah, back to normal Tony now. So on the cover we got the very successful, very famous Sinclair Zx Spectrum. I didn't have a Spectrum. I grew up where I had the rival, which was the Commando 64, which is the rival to this. But a lot of the games, like Dizzy, they came out, like today you got Xbox and Nintendo and PlayStation. It's very similar back in the 80s where it came out on the Spectrum and the Commodore as well. So really cool as well. You've got the making of the Terminator. I think it's the Mega Drive. I think it's something about 16-bit. Yeah, Mega Drive making of. I like these magazines. They did a really good King of Fighters one. It was on the cover. It's a fantastic magazine. I think it was like 16 pages of King of Fighters. And not all of it, but most of it is fascinating. I knew a lot of it. Yeah, it's really, really good stuff. You probably, if you want to know more about the King of Fighters and stuff like that, there's some really good YouTube videos out there. But I'm always finding myself learning new stuff all the time. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's go to page number 1. So, can you see that okay? There we are, guys. Gaming power. I'm thinking about upgrading now, getting a PC or a better laptop so I can play games from the 90s. So I'll need obviously a top of the range thousands of pounds PC or gaming laptop to run original Doom. Yeah, what you'd recommend in the comments. I haven't got a clue when it comes to shit like that. Okay, just a quick glance of what's inside. Retro. Okay, there's some good stuff in here. Let's have a little gander. Retro Radar. Final Vendetta. It's a brawler, is it? Or beat 'em up, as they call them. Okay, looks pretty good. Oh, the arcades. I'd love these to make a comeback, you know. They're still quite niche, you know. Oh, look at this. You've got, looks like Marvel Super. Can't really see Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. That's definitely that. Is that Street Fighter Alpha? I can't really tell, but oh, memories. The good old days. Maybe we look back at these days in 10, 20 years and say these days were the good old days. Who knows? Red Art Games. Very important looking man there. Very straight, isn't he? The way he's sitting up. Maybe he's got something stuck up his ass. I don't know. Very important man because he's sitting like that. Latest news from July 2005. Oh, I love these. The charts in July 2005. See how many of these games we played, shall we? Can you see that, guys? I'll have to read it. So July on the PS2. I've recently bought this. Episode 3, Star Wars, Revenge of the Sith. Championship Manager was number 2. FIFA Street. That was a big game, FIFA Street. Midnight Club 3, Gran Turismo 4. I think I only had... Well, I've only recently got Star Wars. Yeah, I'm going to show my PS2 some love one of these days. Oh, see, again, the Star Wars must have come out in the cinema around about this time, you know, Revenge of the Sith, because it's in the Xbox chart as well. Lego Star Wars, again, yeah, there's a bit of Star Wars theme. Those games always do well, though, don't they? Anything on the GameCube, Mario Party, Resident Evil 4. My cousin let me Resident Evil 4. He's like, this is the best. He hyped it up so much, saying it's the best game, it's going to change your fucking life and everything. Didn't like it at all. Quite frustrating. I just couldn't get my head around the controls, you know. What was in the charts? Music. You're Beautiful, James Blunt. Crazy Chick, my ex-girlfriend. We Belong Together, Mariah Carey. Oh, all the good shit. Okay. Moving on. Fuck, I thought I said chicken shit then. It's chicken shift. Sorry. I'll have to click the "this video was not made for kids" section. Oh, here we go. So 40, oh, I feel old now. 40 years of the ZX Spectrum. So you got 1982. What have they done here then? Let's have a quick look. Can you see that okay? So yeah, 1982 on the defining games. So anything Football Manager. God, Football Manager was out in 1982. Wow. The Hobbit. Look at the graphics. I thought it was a movie then. Wow. Arcadia. 1982. Wow. What? I didn't own any of them for the Commodore. Can you see that better? Oh, Manic Miner. And, yeah, so Manic Miner and Chucky Egg. I had them before I had the Commodore 64. We had, what was that? It was a Toshiba, I think it was called a Toshiba MSX. It was cassettes. It was like maybe Toshiba's version of the Spectrum, you know. I don't think it was quite as high spec as the Commodore 64. But I did see one about 3 or 4 years ago in the shop. And it was just the box was in this cabinet. And it was going for like maybe £400. I was like, wow. But I gotta be honest, it was tough. You know, the loading time. I just haven't got the time to sit in front of my screen and watch a game load and then possibly not load or crash while it's loading. Yeah, that's why emulation is probably the way to go. Yeah, so I want to buy maybe a £5,000 PC. As long as it runs Manic Miner and Chucky Egg, I should be good. So let me know in the comments what kind of spec I should be looking at. Obviously, I'll need top spec for that. Ant Attack, if you heard of that as well. Or maybe, because it sounds familiar to my name. So that was 1983. Moving on, 1984. Saberwolf. I don't get Saberwolf from Killer Instinct. Daley Thompson's Decathlon. He was a thing back in the day. He was everywhere. You turn the telly on. I remember looking at, like, picking up the game. It definitely came out on the Commodore 64 and turning it round. But you had to be careful back in the day. I know they did this on one of the Robocop games. You pick up it was a big box Commodore 64 game, big lovely cardboard box with the logo and stuff on the front. You turn it over and you'd think it'd show screenshots of the gameplay, but it would show the Commodore Amiga gameplay. So you're like, wow, look at these graphics. I fell for it every time. Look at these graphics, they look amazing. It might have said in small print, these are the graphics for the Commodore Amiga, you know. But as a little kid, you don't go reading, you just look at the pictures. I'm very similar to that now. So the amount of times, well, every single time I bought a game, it was like begging my dad or my mum, whoever was there, the poor one that was there with me that day, please look at the graphics. They don't care, do they? But no, there's a big difference between the Commodore 64 and the Amiga, let me tell you. Anyway, moving on. We've got 1985, Commando. Saboteur. Didn't they do one of them on the Xbox 360? Or maybe the PS3? Yeah, let me know if anyone knows the answer to that. I'm quite intrigued. I haven't actually played it, but I'm sure that sounds very familiar. Yeah, nothing else. 1986. Had a good run. Defining games. Jack the Nipper. Bomb Jack. Cobra, heard of that? No, I hadn't played any of them. I heard of a few. 1987 defining games. Batty Boy. Outrun. Oh, everyone's heard of Outrun. Oh my gosh. No, that's a classic game. With those fucking 4 colours on screen. Pushing the... You know, I want to... Maybe a £10,000 PC. You know, it's got to run 4 colours. Yeah, as long as it runs Outrun, that came out in 1987, you know, maybe £12,000 PC. As long as it does that, I'll be happy, you know. 1988, defining games. Target, Renegade, that sounds familiar. Kickstart. Oh, R-Type. Now you're talking. Can you see that? R-Type. And Robocop. Yeah, I used to... yeah, it's got 3 colours. Oh, sorry. Got 3 colours. Yeah, maybe a £15,000 PC now. As long as it'll run 3 colours of Robocop from 1988. Let me know in the comments what kind of spec I need. Right. Anyway, enough talking about my PC. 1989. Defining games. Renegade 3. The final chapter. Yeah, I played one of them. Definitely played a Renegade game. 1990. Rainbow Island. That's probably the most famous one, or the one that stands out to me. Yeah. Actually, that's a lot better looking game there, isn't it, than the games that came out in 1982, you know. Fair play. What else have we got? 1991 plus now. Oh, so I can hardly see this, so you probably can't see any of it. They've used the wrong font. Smash TV, had that on the Super Nintendo. Great game. And the graphics look really good. Lemons, another classic game. Or Prince of Persia. Now those games are very different to the newer Prince of Persias. Let me tell you. What else have we got? So then we've jumped then into 2000. Have I missed any games? One sec. SimCity. Oh, yes, I knew there was a game. I got excited when I was reading this in the car earlier on. Now, this game, if my mate Chris Richards is going to watch this video, I know he's one of my many subscribers. Midnight Resistance. We played that game to death on the Commodore 64. I think I had it. The name wouldn't have appealed to, like, pre-teens, do you know what I mean? But I think it came with, I had the collection of the N64. The collection of the Commodore 64 I had came with, like, I think it was like an action pack. I think it had like 4 or 5 games in a pack. And that was one of the games. And it's probably the last one because the name didn't sound very appealing. Oh, what a brilliant game. Really, really good game. Oh, I can remember it now. It was side-scrolling shooter, like a Contra, I suppose. Not as advanced as Contra. And then you collect, there's like bosses at the end of stages. Each stage is very different as well. Like, for example, there's one you got to go up this massive tree. There's another one where you got to like go along platforms. You go in like underground kind of thing. Yeah, and you collect these like tokens. So in-game currency. And there's like a shop at the end of each level. And you just stand there and you jump up and spend your tokens, you know. And some of the games are really, really clever guns, you know. So, oh, yeah, I love that game. Let me know, Chris, if you watch this, if you remember. I know you do. Midnight Resistance. Oh, wow, look at that. 2,000 plus. So it came out in 1982. And there's still games coming out in the 2000s. Oh, my God. A game came out in 2020. Fair play. Wonderful. Sorry, I'm not very good at this camera. Wonderful Dizzy. What's that? Team York Folk. Well done. Very good stuff. Really good to see. Another one, 2015, Castlevania. Oh, wow. It's really nice. Like, I know they still do Dreamcast games and stuff like that. It's nice. Really, really, really good stuff, you know. Let's have a look. Looks like a cool controller. That's for the Switch, is it? On Windows. For my £18,000 PC. You know, as long as it runs my retro games from the 80s, I'll be happy with that. What's this? This is the Eager 2 Mini. I think this is the one where the screen flips. I know it's kind of gimmicky, right? But it makes sense, depending on what game. Let me just see if it is the... Yes. Yeah, so you click... I've seen a video of this. You click it in. And again, depending on what game you're playing... you know, if you're playing that kind of game, you can flip the screen over. It's a very clever idea, you know. The competition. I would love to have one of these Capcom sticks. There's a game on there. What is it? 16 games. I'd rather it be half, if I'm honest. Don't have friends. No, I'd rather it be a single one, because if I do play mostly on my own, you know, this would be... It's probably designed for... Well, people more popular than me, or people, no, like if you're having a party or something like that, you and your mates, but then you got to sit right next to each other. I don't like the look of it. It looks cool, more like an ornament than like a actual fight stick, you know. But there's a game, Alien vs Predator, I think like side-scrolling game on there, and I don't think they've released it on anything else. Maybe if I buy a game in PC for £20,000. It might be strong enough. Maybe I can emulate it or something like that. Let me know in the comments. The spec, £20,000. Would it run the games, the classic games from the Capcom days? Neo Geo Mini. I was with my good friend Chris when he bought one of these. We saw it. It was $79.99. I can't remember how much it was. It was pre-owned, but you wouldn't tell. You would not tell it was pre-owned. It was in mint condition, and what has it got? 40 games. It's such a bargain. I get tired. I got quite big hands to try and play that. I think that's more of like a kind of gimmick, but you can connect the Neo Geo control pad up to it. I think they're like 20 odd quid. And you can, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, I think with these you can connect them to your TV as well. So it's a very cost-effective way. If you try to price up 40 of these, remember now, these are Neo Geo games, all the classics. You've got your Samurai Showdown. I think Mark of the Wolves is on there. Your Fatal Furies, I believe, is on there as well. It's a shame they wouldn't list the games. Mind you, it's not about that. It's about, these are just a quick guide to comparisons. And I think my same friend Chris has got the Astro City Mini. Yeah, it's another cool piece of kit. I don't know as much about that one. I wasn't there when he got that. He goes out without me, see. Yeah, it looks cool. I gotta be honest, if I was to buy any of them, that one would be the one. Just because I don't like the look of that. But what is it, £200? You know, it's not cheap, is it? But again, if I spend £22,000 on a PC, I won't need to buy that. So it's obviously a more cost-effective way to go. What are we, Kung Fu Master? I thought it was, what was the game? It was a game we had in school. I'm primary school now. I think it was ER Kung Fu. Looked very similar to that. Sorry, I'm rambling on as usual. William Shatner's Tech War. It's very Star Trek-y font they use in there. Why not, innit? Why not? Where are they now? Oh, that's another thing I got. Yeah, I'll talk about it now. So obviously got the Sega Saturn. Really good fight stick. No, is that that's the Mega Drive. Or is that a Saturn? Let's have a look here now. Yeah, sorry, that's the Mega Drive. When I saw that at a glance, it looks very similar to the controller I've got for my Sega Saturn. But I've recently picked up, I have opened, oh, sorry, my dog's coming. Come on in, boy. Come here. Come here. Sorry, guys, I said this would happen. Did you do your poos? Yes? Good boy. You're so good. I'm doing a video. And I don't know how to cut it out. So you're going to have to be in the video. You're going to be famous. You're going to be famous. Give me a kiss. Oh, wow. What a good boy. Right. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I have to set the camera up again now. I had a quick sneak peek of my Street Fighter artwork. Really professional, see? Yeah, so what did I pick up? I picked up this Sega Saturn replacement control pad. It's by Retrobit. If you haven't, loads of people have got these already. They're very fairly priced as well. So yeah, I have opened it. It's here. I haven't tested it yet. But the thing with the Sega Saturn, to me, it feels really good. Because it's the only console I own, retro console I own, that I didn't grow up with. So, like with my Master System, it's taken me a while to get used to my new controller for that, because it is different to the one that I grew up with. So I was playing the other night, Tasmania. Fuck, I suck at those games. I used to be able to finish that, like when I was 8 years old, in 20 minutes, something like that. But it's like, you just fall in a pit, you're dead, you have to start right from the back. You know, gamers these days, we're spoilt, you know. Yeah, so I really like the look of it. Because I've been spending quite a bit of my money on the games. I thought I'll just upgrade my controller. But yeah, tomorrow this is going to get a good workout, you know. Maybe I'll do a video on that. Anyway, getting back to my magazine. Echo the Dolphin. Bloody hell. There's a blast from the past, isn't it? This game was everywhere. I was talking to Steve, my mate, this morning. Everywhere, every time you turn the telly on, if there was a Sega Mega Drive advert, it'd include this. I'm not sure if they were trying to make Echo the new Sega mascot. I don't know. I believe he was before. No, I think he was after Sonic, I believe. Again, let me know in the comments. I've been proven wrong. But yeah, Echo the Dolphin. I think Echo is on the Sega Mega Drive collection. I'll have to double check on the PS4. It's getting me in the mood to play some Echo the Dolphin, that is. Oh, what an awesome game. Love the Metal Slug games. I've got, I think it's 1 to 5 I own. Here we go. Oh, how dark it is, though. The Terminator. Let me just double check. It is for the 1992 Mega Drive and various. So I'm assuming this is mainly the Mega Drive screenshots. I don't think this is on that collection I was just talking about. Oh, you got what was it? Terminator versus Robocop, or sorry, Robocop versus the Terminator. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Like, these graphics are making a comeback. You know, they're 16-bit graphics. Oh, now in. Oh, this is the Mega Drive. Fuck, sorry guys, my brain's going now. It's the Neo Geo CD-Z. I think this one was a Japan exclusive, I think. Neo Geo CD-Z is only released in Japan, yeah. Love the controller. I prefer the Neo Geo stick. It came today. I haven't opened it yet, but I've treated myself to a Mark of the Wolves PlayStation 2 Neo Geo fight stick. And if it's anything like the pictures, it hasn't got a mark on it. The guy said he bought it when he was in Japan years and years ago. He doesn't ever remember playing with it. He's been out of the box, he said. So I found a special piece to go in my collection. And I don't know if you've seen my game room tour. The amount of King of Fighters games, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to afford something like this, you know. So I'm going the cheaper, more cost-effective way. And I'm going to be as close as you can get. I'm going to be running those games on my PS2 with a Neo Geo stick in my hand. It is a little bit different because there was more buttons on the PS2. So I believe there's an extra couple of buttons on there. Anyway, I'll do an unboxing of that tomorrow. If I remember, I might get too excited. I might open it tonight, you know. But yeah, I might do an unboxing. I like watching them, so I'll see if I enjoy making them, you know. The Match of the Millennium. Now, this game, at a glance, you wouldn't think it's up to match. But I really like the look of the graphics, you know. But obviously you had one of my favourite games, if not my favourite game of all time, is Capcom versus SNK 2. Always cheers me up. Whenever I have a shit day, I think I've streamed it, or recorded it rather, 3 times in the last 2-3 weeks kind of thing. So I play it all the time. I love it. But that was made by Capcom. Now, so I'm not sure how they split the profits, but most of the money would have gone to Capcom because they're the ones that made the game. But then this game is part of the deal is SNK would make the game. So they would have the lion's share of the profits, you know. But they launched it on the handheld Neo Geo. Which didn't sell very well. It didn't have a backlight. But they've re-released this now. I'm pretty sure it's only on the Switch. And I think it's in a collection, like a Neo Geo collection or something. But this is there's a small collection of games on the Switch that I will buy day one. And this is one of them. Yeah, it looks fucking brilliant. Do you know, like Pocket Fighter, Street Fighter, their version of this is really good fun. But yeah, I really like the look of this. Like, look at M. Bison there, and yeah, really good stuff, you know. Yeah, like here, it looks great, doesn't it? But it's not that light there. You know, like it took a while at the time. We didn't know any better with the Game Boy, with the fucking 50 Shades of Green. We didn't know any better because there wasn't anything else in the market. So now we've got backlit. Everything's backlit now that comes out. You didn't know any different, you know. I never knew anyone that had one. Everybody, all my friends, we all had Game Boys, and there was a few people that had the Game Gear, you know. Shanghai Total War, didn't really play these games. I think these are PC games. So, again, if I spend £25,000 on a gaming PC, let me know in the comments what kind of spec I need. Will £25,000 gaming PC run the ultimate Shogun from the 80s or the 90s? Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much. Love you, bye. Restoration Masters. I'm just trying to skim over. We've been going for over half hour now. Sorry guys, I'm so sorry. Oh, I know that game. I'll know that game any day of the week. Turok 2. Absolutely loved Turok 2, and I really late to the party, but they flipping released it on the PlayStation Store, didn't they? I think I had an email off limited run, you know, like 30 or 40 quid to be remastered Turok 2. I was like, oh, fantastic. So I went to buy, and I think you got to pay by PayPal. I don't think there's any other way. Okay, this is their business. And I didn't have PayPal. I was like, I was gutted. Then I thought a couple of hours later, I wonder if it is on the PlayStation Store, because most of the stuff that they do, there are other ways to buy those games, not just physical. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to have a physical copy of it. But I bought it. I think it's $15.99. Now, normally one of my rules is I never buy a digital game unless it's on sale. And I did buy Melty Blood like 2 days after, but that's an exception, you know, because that was my game of the year last year, so I'm allowed to buy a full price on that. But I couldn't wait. It was $15.99. It took me right back. It was as if I was sitting in my bedroom in my old Lacha, is this the village I grew up. It was like a time machine, transported me right back, you know. Yeah, so I got so much nostalgia for that game. Still shit in mind, but it was good fun having my ass kicked. I even remember there was a really long password, like the ultimate password. Typed it in straight away. It's "Beware, Oblivion is at hand." So if anyone is playing Turok 2 and you want to unlock an infinite lives, infinite ammo, level select, it's every cheat you can want. Type that fucker in the password and thank me later. You're welcome. Sorry, I'm just getting sidetracked. Oh, this is a fucking good game. Simpsons Hit and Run. Everybody's played that. Everybody's gran has played that game, you know. Guardian Force. Skimming through. Oh, the Amiga 500. Oh, this is the mini. One kid on our street had the Amiga 500. Wasn't my friend until I found out he had the Amiga 500. Then he became a very good friend. I always used to call for him, hoping that we wouldn't be going out to play. Oh, come in, we're playing on my Amiga. I'm like, yes, happy days. I can put up with anyone as long as we're playing games. I remember, what was it called? Shadow Man. Some of the games used to play, anything, it just looked so good, so much better, and it was discs, not fucking cassette. It was just like light year. It was like the future compared to what we used to do in my house for the Commodore 64, you know. But I haven't got enough nostalgia to go and buy this Amiga 500 mini. Let me know in the comments if you've purchased it, guys. Right, we're coming to the end. I do apologise. Massive thank you and well done to anyone that's got this far. Fighting Frenzy. Is that Dead or Alive? No, that's Tekken 2. Oh, that's Dead or Alive. Street Fighter. Nice. I'll have a proper read of that later. I won't keep you any longer, guys. Imagine being a rock star and being in one of these magazines. Location, North Devon, UK. Collection worth. Now, I would not be... Would I? £40,000 collection. That's what he reckons his fucking collection's worth. It's not the biggest, but he's obviously got some heavy hitters in there. You can see what the Game Gear looks like. Fucking hell. Yeah, give us your postcode, mate. House number and postcode. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, moving on. Bargain Hunt. Guardian Heroes. Oh, there's Echo the Dolphin. Sorry, it's getting dark here again. So you can pick up a PAL copy in very good condition for £5. That's not bad. I want this for SNK vs Capcom. Got £77. So fuck, get it on the on that Nintendo Switch, and there's other games on there as well. Terminator. Look at this. Silent Hill 2. It's 40 quid. I see this quite a lot. CX, some of the stores, retro stores we visit. We were shocked a little scared to see that that a sealed copy fetched £1,250 on eBay. There's an idea for a site now. eBay. Should patent that, shouldn't I? My retro sheds. Fucking hell, this guy's got a hell of a collection. He's like, yeah, it's in a shed. The walls are made of wood. What's your postcode, mate? Let me know. I'm only joking, guys. Only joking. Okay, we're coming to the end, guys. I think Shadow the Hedgehog, unless anything amazing happens. Oh, who remembers Psycho Fox? Is that how much they give you? I'll give you, don't send it to them, they give you £16, 16 pence. I will give you £16 and 20 pence for a mint copy of that. How's that sound? Send it to Tony. Let me know in the comments, boys. Okay, enough talking shit. Thank you very much for this, again, for the continued support. Still can't get my head around 20 subscribers. That's nuts, that is. 20 people. When you look at 20 people, it's like, oh, really? Get nervous now in case 20 people watch this. So thank you very much. Don't forget to go check out my mate Glitch's channel. Remember the picture I showed you? So you're checking out the right one, because there's another one on there with like 1 million subscribers. I've given him a shout out. And maybe 1 million of you have gone to subscribe to the wrong guy. So unfollow that guy and follow my mate Glitch, please. I think that's it. Thank you very much. As always, I love you. Bye.